I made some changes since my last tech attempts. I made my screen a little bigger to see me. I made some changes since my last and I forgot to mute myself. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I've made the screen a little bigger since I will be crocheting, and I figured that's probably a good thing there. I may have to do some adjustments. I do intend at some point to get a second camera that can see my hands a little better if I'm going to do more crochet things, crochet alongs or whatever. I probably should be doing this in the creative channel instead of the Hearthstone channel, because I intend to be doing more crocheting than Hearthstoning in this one. But that's kind of up to whoever shows up and how it proceeds. So I'm still also trying to figure out how to manage the chat windows here, as well as play a game. There's probably a way to play Hearthstone in windowed mode. I just usually don't. The interface doesn't seem to like it very much. It kicks me out and shuts down. Like I've actually had it kick me out yesterday. I usually don't have a problem with Hearthstone just randomly shutting down, but I had that issue yesterday. But yeah, my current crochet project is I'm making a black cat for my friend Nikki. We went to the LA Yarn Crawl, I don't know, it was about a month ago, and I pretty much kidnapped her from her work, and she'd kind of made me late, and I was like, I really need to go to this thing. I had wanted to hit a certain number of stores, whatever. If you go to so many stores, you get stamps, and you get entered into a drawing. And it's 4 days long, but I was working, and so it's not like I could just go all over the LA area and do it, so I kind of had it planned out, and even though I wasn't late, it felt like I was going to be. They had special hours for the yarn crawl, which I wasn't aware of. So anyway, I dragged her along to this thing, and she found a yarn that she absolutely fell in love with. It's by the Flying Kettle. It's a company that makes it, and we got it at a local yarn store here in North Hollywood called The Altered Stitch. I've mentioned it a couple times on my Twitter. This Twitch account is connected to my gaming Twitter, which is at me playing games. But I've mentioned it on my crochet one, which is Hyper's Creations. So the yarn that she picked up, the color is called Bangarang. And what makes it special and exclusive to the Altered Stitch is that they actually made it sparkly. The one that they normally sell isn't sparkly. I'm trying to find it right now. So it's this really neat black with sparkles, and it has pink and blue and a little bit of green in it. So I'm going to try and see if I can get a good shot of this. Alright, so you have the black in there, you can see a little bit of the sparkles. The pink is sort of mixed in there. Oh, there's more color on this side. There we go. So this is the yarn. I might need to have it wound. I'm not quite sure. I could probably go back to the Altered Stitch and do it. But I might just try to be stubborn and work with it as is, which is probably a bad idea. But since I bought it at the Altered Stitch, usually yarn places will spin their yarn for you into a usable ball instead of a crazy tangle of, I don't know, twisted yarn. So that is what I am currently working on, but we can get some Hearthstone going. I'm currently working on just getting to level 20 to get my card back, because I like card backs. And I'm usually okay with my shaman. I kind of want to remember which one I made my Cthulhu with. I think these are all... Oh, these are all the basics. No one was having issues before. I think the mage has Cthulhu. No, I gotta go back and take a look at the decks before I play. Everyone's using Cthulhu now. Of course everyone's using Cthulhu, because he's awesome and can be freaking huge. Is this? I don't think this is a deck I would have made, is it? This doesn't look like something I would have made. I wonder if the game just came up with a random deck for me when I wanted to play the standard one. Priest. Yeah, we're gonna play Priest. Play standard. Why can't... Is my Priest not... Why doesn't Priest show up? Warrior, Druid, Custom Priest. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I thought I figured out how they had changed things around, and apparently I have no idea. But I am glad that I get multiple options now for decks. I probably should start actually naming them instead of just Custom Priest.
Undoing versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
The light shall bring victory.
I would really prefer more characters to play, more minions to start with, but I don't want to get rid of Holy Nova either, because that is a pretty awesome card. Oh, excellent. Taunt, also one of my favorite mechanics. Okay. So...
What you want?
Oh man, he is a taunter too. Alright. Whoa. Gotta love this little guy. So frustrating.
Job's done.
Although... Oh, he won't be... Well, he will be able to kill me next turn, because it's at the beginning of my turn. I was thinking of the Shaman's Totem. Oh, that was a mistake. At least it was mutual destruction. Oh, dang it.
Buying or selling? What you want?
Oh, that'll be good. Yes. My poor little light well. So what I'm currently doing, as far as crocheting goes, obviously does not look like crocheting. But this is one of my favorite little tricks about some of the little stuffed creatures I've made, is I like to have a little bit of a sturdy base. So I'm using what's called plastic canvas, and I'm creating a yarn bottom. I'm not using the nice yarn for this, because this is just going to be the very bottom on whatever it sits. I haven't decided how weighted I want this to be. Like, I am considering, making it pretty hefty. There's some things I've seen on Ravelry about a lot of the patterns are about cat door holders. So they're little crocheted kitties, and they're heavily weighted, and they're just to be a doorstop. So I might do that. What I do intend on doing is making it look a little like Gamer Cat, the webcomic. Not totally. I don't think I'm that good to figure that out yet. But I'm probably mostly going to use the eyes. I'm bad at faces. I can't make faces look good yet. So, oh, what?
I'm not ready.
Do you know the secret handshake?
Yeah. Well, since you are dead anyway. Job's done. Yeah, that's next.
Are you my master?
Flee, screaming.
I love Sea Thalen's little
Sometimes
flavor stuff. Flavor. Good card. That's whenever someone's healed, so we'll just kind of get that out of the way.
New minions will abandon you.
Are you my master? Outsider!
We'll just get rid of that.
Shields up!
There's a weird noise outside. I was trying to figure out what it is. I'm still not entirely sure. I live pretty close to an airport, and it sounds like an aircraft of some sort, just quite a bit different than a plane, a regular plane. But we do have a bunch of different helicopters that go overhead. Also, other noises you guys might hear on the Twitch, the stream here, is I'm hanging out in the garage. It's just kind of where we have our computer set up. And the washer and dryer are here. My roommate also has his workshop on the other side of the wall. He's a leather worker, and he loves his, it's 5 or more. He loves his metal music, so, those guys are maybe
Oops, I broke it. Flee, screaming.
So yeah, he loves his metal. He'll listen to podcasts also, so I'm going to try to work with him on when we both do our stuff. This is a fairly new development for me, obviously. So I'll have to chat with him. He's actually at a show today. And if you're interested in leatherworking items, his page is, he has a Facebook page. It's Ronin Leather, and he's in Burbank, California. I also have a page for my crochet, and it's Hyper's Hooked Creations. Both those are Facebook pages. I'll have a Patreon up. I currently have a Patreon up. I'd like to update it. I think I mentioned this in one of my previous tech attempts. And I'll update to include my Twitch streaming and my crochet. I changed it from completing an item to a monthly thing. I wasn't necessarily comfortable with the completing an item kind of thing. It seemed a little weird. So, do I have anyone? I do. You do. Summoning Stone. Summon a random. Oh! I want to play with that card. Alright, so we got rid of that guy. We got another Holy Nova? Yes.
Your neck betrays you.
Oh, come on. And 3, 4. Dude, I don't want to give her up yet, though. But I probably should. I feel like I haven't gotten cards in a while. I haven't really been paying attention. I'm more interested in this.
Do you hear its call?
I've unfortunately had to restart the this particular bottom of the crocheted item like 3 times. I tried to do a little cheat that I found earlier where I would skip every other hole, and that worked for the first thing I tried it on. It was yellow, and the yellow plus the clear worked out really well, but with the clear and the black it does not work out so well. I mean, you can even still see where the lines are in the plastic. So, I'm not... choices. At the end of your turn, give it. I'll put you out here for now. And then I'll... And Seething, you can come out whenever you want now. So yeah, skipping every other hole was fine with the yellow, not so good with the black. And it was suggested that I get a black plastic canvas, but I did not find... I did a quick Google search and couldn't find any black ones. But they have like light blue and pink, and they're rectangles, like a full sheet of paper sized. And that won't work very well for what I'm trying to do. A lot on amigurumi, the little crocheted dolls are done in a way that's called working in the round. I'm totally gonna die.
Listen closely.
Yeah. Who do I want to take though? Who's the worst? Who's my biggest problem? You do 3 damage, you do 2 damage, you do 3 damage, but I want you.
Outsider!
So you die, and you become mine. But they're still gonna kill me.
Well met.
I bet I'm dead. Yeah. Oh. Just playing, just toying with me. Can't lose stars. Cloudy day. It's actually a cloudy day here in LA, which is extremely unusual. it's cloudy and cool, and it was actually, I'm going to say this, and anybody that's anywhere else is going to call me a wuss, but it was actually chilly this morning. I'd come down here and watched Midsummer, what's her numbers? 1983, 1982. I'd come down and watch Midsummer's channel at like 8 a.m. I'm trying to find her name. I woke up, couldn't go to sleep, and she's on the East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast. So, yeah, it's not very often I get to see her stream. I've just started watching it, so trying to find her name. Anyway, she has a stream where she does kind of the same thing I'm doing here, a little bit of crocheting, a little bit of Hearthstone. She also plays other games. I might switch up games here. I'm actually more interested in the crocheting, which is why I was saying I should be on the working under the creative community one. I don't really want to stream under the creative community until I have a little bit better cameras set up. I have just this, but it might not be so bad. The only thing actually, now that I've adjusted the camera a little and the lighting, it looks a little better. I mean, other than the fact that I look a little sickly. Yeah. I'll probably stick with the headphones for a while. I don't really have a place to put a microphone, and the headset has a pretty good microphone with it. So yeah, I'll look darky forever. I did change the volume around a little, so hopefully it's not glaringly loud. I think my last attempt seemed pretty loud. Alright, so Custom Priest didn't get to see my Cthulhu, even though he got up to like 18. I'm gonna try this again. I finished all my quests, actually, in Hearthstone. So I also need to set up a donation link here in Twitch. I've seen a lot of people with really cool skins and whatever for it. Just have to do some research on all that.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
I'm totally not a fan of Mage. Taunt. I want Nova.
Job's done.
In previous streams, I was comparing Hearthstone and Magic, and how, well, mostly one of the mechanics I like in Hearthstone that does not exist in Magic is the taunt ability. Magic has lure, which is like you must attack this creature first, but like you can put up walls, and walls can't attack, but things can, you know, when you're playing Magic, you can choose what to attack. Or no, you can't choose what to attack. The blocker chooses. You say, I'm attacking with these guys, and they choose where the damage is dealt. So it could be to your wall, it could be to a different creature that gives you buffs. I do like that there is a mechanic here where I put it out there and it protects me. I really enjoy that ability. I might enjoy it too much, depend too heavily on it. I'm just not that clever. Like to kill something without a protective barrier in front of me.
What to do?
Probably play a little too safe overall. There's probably why I usually only end up getting up to level 20 and stopping. I like to play it safe.
Your mother was a murloc! Look at your face!
Yeah.
Done.
8 armor. That's not so bad. It was sheep.
My shield for Argus.
Look at your face!
Job's done.
Yes, my taunty sheep. I find this amusing because my friend Mary raises sheep, and she actually has a sheep named Minion. And now I have a minion that is a sheep. I wonder if she did that on purpose. She also plays World of Warcraft, and I don't know if she plays Hearthstone.
What to do? What to do?
Oh. Frozen sheep. A roaring torch. Deals 6 damage, but to who? I'm guessing to whoever he chooses. I don't need that right now.
Ruby to the face!
Ruby to the face. Boring game. Well, not really boring game, but it seems to be going very slowly, even though I feel like I've been doing a lot. And working on these bottoms kind of seems never ending until I get to the end. 6 damage. See, it's a good thing I didn't cast that thing. But I could do with a little more creatures that could actually do damage. Ooh, thank you. Oh, for each enemy minion. Well, I still need a body on the floor. Do I cast it now? I don't really need 4 health at the moment. I'll wait till next turn if I have to. Terry Clock is going offline. I should ping him, see what he's up to. We used to work together, and our company moved up to Canada, and he moved with them, and I did not. A bunch of people, some people did, some people didn't. I actually wasn't made an offer to move. They pretty much dissolved our department and sent it to India. I mean, I was pretty sure that was going to happen. I had the opportunity to go to India and train the individuals there, and so I was in India for about 3 months. I knew it was going that direction anyway, so I figured I was going to get something out of it. You know, they were either going to send me or they weren't, and I might as well go and, you know, get the experience. Yes, this is what I was waiting for. He's probably hating life now. I'm sorry. Bro silence, yeah.
What you
Bro. I should play Assassin's Creed. Except I won't be able to stream that. It's on the PlayStation. And I don't think... There's 6 people who live in the house. The PlayStation would be hooked up to everything else and everyone else's accounts. I don't think that would go very well with trying to stream Assassin's Creed from there, as well as trying to keep up with chat, which I'm also not doing a good job of here at all. But there's no one here to keep up chat with. Part of me wants people here. Part of me just wants to get used to talking to myself for a whole hour or so. I mean, I want to try and do streams that are a decent amount of time to hang out. I'll probably go longer if there's, if I don't have anything planned, if there's more interest, if there's good conversation. But part of me also doesn't want people to show up for a bit until I can get a second monitor. Let's see. I will heal you. And attack. And attack. Yeah, I want to get a second monitor. I know I've said that like 4 times during the course of just today and these testing streams today. But it would make checking the chat so much easier. I wouldn't be pausing a game or ignoring a game. I could at least just kind of look up and follow. However, my birthday is coming up, so I may be asking for a monitor stand for my birthday. Maybe monitor. It doesn't have to be a spectacular one, just one to do stuff on. Oh shoot, that is awful. Alright, he turned. I have this. I need to rethread this because I wasn't holding on to it properly. For Summoning Stone guy, that's a tricky one. I can't do... I can't do 4 damage to it right now. But we're gonna do all the damage we can. He's probably gonna take his fireball. Fire blast. Oh, flame strike. Ouch. And the tide's turn. Get this back in there. Can't believe I did that. Okay. I leave the tail really long, and I don't tie it off, because, oh Jesus, watch me pull it out again. I don't tie it off. It just makes extra knots for crochet stuff that are difficult to work with. And I can actually weave the ends in if I don't have knots in it. Oh my gosh, is this my first Thune card? No wonder I was having problems. What are you? Takes damage. You know what? We're gonna take you. And now you have summoning sickness. And yeah. Have fun. Mine now.
I'm not lonely anymore.
Oh. Summoning portal. What do you don't do? Cast a spell. Okay. I thought it was when we cast a minion. God, thank God. Whenever that guy takes damage, so we'll make the most out of this. 2.
Do you know the secret handshake?
Yeah. Let's get the most out of this. Wait, hold on. Divine Shield Battle Cry. Oh, okay, I can do that in any order.
Caress your feet.
Actually, and then we'll do this guy. This is a long game. I'm noticing this is taking a long time.
Ready for
We
this?
both had a very slow start to our decks. And freezes like that? No? Isn't that the Ice Rager?
You win this
Hooray! I mean, I don't feel great about winning that one, but I mean, a win's a win, right? Right? Do I actually have someone hanging out with me? Metallicat. Sorry if you prefer to lurk, and I'm calling you out here. Still new to the streaming bit. And by new, I mean I think you're probably the first person to visit me. Yay! I wonder if I do have the option to play in windowed mode. I can change the resolution. That might allow me to. There we go. Ah, I see you're an Alliance fan too. Have you seen the movie yet? Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I still want to go with the priest or someone else. Yeah.
Anduin versus Medivh.
Let the games begin. The light shall
Yeah, I know people are like, ah, they should have just stuck with Warcraft 3. Yeah, new people coming into the Warcraft universe should just go there. Yeah, that's the best story. I haven't seen it yet either. Let's see if you could hold on just a minute here. And see if
are
they
you, my master?
Job done.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I just started this today. So I'll probably have to lower the resolution. And let me go check out what else is going on. We have a couple other people in the house. And if anyone else is doing anything. Okay.